Hey everybody, it's Joanne Musso, the Tax Lien Lady. It is Ask the Tax Lien Lady Live, where you get your answers to questions about investing in tax liens or tax deeds. Today is going to be kind of a short one because I'm recovering from COVID. I went to Puerto Rico, had a wonderful time. I went to the Go Hire Mastermind, and a couple days after coming home, guess what? Um, and I had to cancel another trip that I had planned to Vegas to meet my husband, who's working on the other side of the country. So, but Puerto Rico was worth it. Just had to have a sip of water there. Okay. So for this episode of Ask the Tax Lien Lady Live, what I'm going to do is I am going to answer a couple of questions that I've gotten ahead of time and let you know what's coming up this month, August, as far as tax sales. And especially the tax lien sales, but also some online tax deed sales. And what's coming up this month also in taxlienlady.com. We have a wealth building webinar next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. It's August 11th. And that is going to be an update to the Michigan tax sale workshop that we did last year. So that is going to be on the Michigan online tax deed sales, and it will also update that workshop. So hey Ray, how you doing? And everybody, when you come in, just let me know where you're coming in from, and say hello and welcome. I want to welcome everybody who's on, and we've got people still coming on as I'm speaking. So if you missed anything, I let everybody know that this is going to be a short one because I'm recovering from COVID. Okay. So, and I just also let everybody know that next Wednesday night is our wealth building webinar, and it's going to be on Michigan tax sales. I will be updating the workshop that we did on Michigan tax sales. So if you're interested, hey, Kelly, how did you do, Kelly, by the way? Did you go to any tax sales today? And Nicole, thank you for being here, Nicole, and thank you for your help. Nicole just put in the link for you guys to register for the wealth building workshop that is next Wednesday. Now, remember, it is free to come to the live call, but if you want the recordings, you have to be a member either of Wealth Building Webinars or of the Tax Lien Profits Accelerator. Okay, but if you go to and register, if you go to the link and register, once you register, you'll also get information on how to become a member of Wealth Building Webinars if you're not. Now, if you're already a member of the Tax Lien Profits Accelerator, you already get all the replays to the Wealth Building Webinars. Okay, and if you're interested, if you're really interested in the Michigan tax sales and you'd like to have the workshop right now is $149. If you'd like to get it, I would suggest that you do it now because after the workshop, the price is going up. It's going up to $249 because we'll be using this webinar to update it. So we'll be including the replay of this webinar in the workshop. Okay. Oh, Kelly, sorry about that. Oh, no. Well, in my house, it's just me that has COVID, and my youngest son, who's the only one who lives here with me now, is taking care of me. So, yeah, hopefully he won't get it. But fortunately, my husband's not here. I was supposed to meet him in Vegas this past weekend, but that didn't happen. Anyway, sorry to hear that you got it in your house too. But yeah, but it's not indefeatable. You know, it's not pleasant, but you know, I think it's been almost a week. It's been about 6 days. This is like day 6, I think, for me. And I had my first good night's sleep last night and feeling a lot better. Okay, so we do have some questions that I got ahead of time. And one I got from YouTube and from somebody who has a tax lien in New Jersey that is the redemption period's about to end, and they want to know what are the next steps, what to do next. And what I frequently do is send out what I call, some people call it a shake the tree letter, rattle the cage letter. It's a pre-foreclosure letter. So what you could do is just hire an attorney and have the attorney do it, what is called a Dunning letter. Dunning, Dunning letter. And so this is a letter that you would send out to the owner of the property and all lien holders. So you have to do a title search and find out who has a lien on the property. And basically you let them know, hey, I'm going to foreclose. If I don't hear back from you, I'm going to foreclose the right of redemption on this lien that I have. And if they don't respond in 30 days, you just go ahead with the foreclosure. All right. But frequently what happens is that's enough to get somebody to redeem. Okay. It's called a Dunning letter. And if you hire an attorney to do it, the attorney might, they're going to charge you for doing the title search and sending out the letters. Okay. Now, if that doesn't work, you go ahead with the foreclosure. You hire an attorney for the foreclosure. Okay. And this is New Jersey that we're talking about. Okay. Just to be clear, this is New Jersey. Now, I used to send those letters out myself so that I didn't have to hire an attorney to do it. But I found it easier just to hire an attorney to do the Dunning letter, okay, than sending it out myself and have them do the title search and have them do the Dunning letter. And then if I don't get a response and nobody redeems, then I would go ahead and hire them to do the foreclosure. All right, now, does anybody else have a question about that, about what to do when your redemption period is over in New Jersey? All right, and then we have, and then I have another question. And both of these questions, by the way, I believe came from YouTube. All right. So that's another place that, because these Facebook Lives, we also post on my YouTube channel. So that's another place that you could find me, on my YouTube channel. And Nicole, can you put in the link to my YouTube channel? Because I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's Tax Lien Lady or Tax Lien Investing Tips is my YouTube channel. So I'm not sure the name of the YouTube channel. So if you could find that link, you could put it in. Okay, next question. Somebody purchased a tax lien from Maricopa County in Arizona, never received any letters from the treasurer's office. My question is, who pays what is owed after I purchased the tax lien? I haven't received a bill. What do I do? I would appreciate any guidance. Thank you. Okay. And that question is from Caring Hearts on YouTube. Okay. And here's the thing about Arizona, because I did get another question about Arizona, an Arizona tax lien. Somebody wanted to know about paying subsequent taxes. Do they have to ask the tax collector about the subsequent taxes, or will they get to the bill? Now, some counties are just going to bill you for the subsequent taxes because they have to be paid by a certain date. And other counties will not. You have to ask them. I know Mojave County usually sends you the bill, and it should come by August. Okay. Maricopa County, I'm not sure of, but you could go online in Maricopa County. You can go on, you used to be able to go online. See, Maricopa County used to be on Grant Street, and it used to be bidmaricopa.com. And that's changed in the last couple of years. Now, Maricopa County is, all the Arizona counties are handled through, their tax sales are handled through realauction.com. But what you can do is go to the county treasurer's website, and there should be a link there for tax lien investors to check on your lien, to check on your account. So that's what I would recommend that you do. Go to the Maricopa County Treasurer's webpage and look for a link for lien holders to check on your tax lien. All right. You should have, let me just read that question again. You never received any letters from the treasurer's office. You might not receive a letter. You might only receive an email, okay? You would receive a letter if you're getting billed for subsequent taxes. And if you bought in February, if you purchased your tax lien certificate in Maricopa County in February, you should have received some kind of confirmation that you got the lien. And it would have probably come by email. Okay, you might not have received anything in the mail. So what I suggest you do is contact the county treasurer's office. Okay, you want to verify that you do have a lien, and you also want to find out how you pay the subsequent taxes. Do you get billed? Has to be paid at a certain time. Okay, so you might just get billed for that. Okay. All right. Hi, Andy. I'm glad I've sent you so many people. Andy, you'll have to let me know what you do. Okay. And Nicole has put in a link to my YouTube channel, but it's the actual link, which is all encoded. Can you tell me the name of the YouTube channel? Is it Nicole? Because I'm not sure what the name is. All right, and so we have another question from Ike on LinkedIn. Was wondering if you knew of an attorney who can recommend me to do a mortgage foreclosure on a property in Monroe County, PA. Small shop would be best. An attorney that I've used to do a mortgage foreclosure. The attorney there's a couple of different attorneys that I use for real estate stuff. One is Scott Amori. He's my attorney that I use to close real estate deals in PA. Another attorney that I've used to close real estate deals in PA and for some other stuff as well is Fisher and Fisher. Tim Fisher is the attorney that I've used. And there's like a Tim Fisher Sr. and a Tim Fisher Jr. Tim Fisher Jr. is the attorney that I've used, okay? But yeah, Fisher and Fisher is, so I've used, you could check them out, Fisher and Fisher. They're in Mount Pocono. They also have an office in Mountain Home. And Scott Amori is and he's in Stroudsburg. Okay, Amori and Associates is his firm. Okay, and he's right in Stroudsburg. All right, so and I know that question came from LinkedIn, so we'll have to let him know. On LinkedIn, can you let Ike know, Nicole, that I answered that question here on Facebook Live so that he can and give him the link to come here to Facebook and watch this. Okay. All right, so again, we are gonna cut it short today because, as I said, I'm recovering from COVID. This is my best day so far. The second day that I actually got out of bed, got dressed, and worked. Yesterday, I only worked until around 1 o'clock, and today I'm working until we're done here. And then I got some other stuff to do around the house. And then, just continue. The important thing with recovering from COVID is to rest even when you feel better and you feel like doing stuff. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, great. The YouTube channel is Tax Lien Lady. So if you go to youtube.com/Tax Lien Lady, you'll get to my YouTube channel. Okay, or you can use the direct link that Nicole has put in. All right. And remember that Nicole has also put in the link to go ahead and register for the wealth building webinar that we're doing next Wednesday night, the 11th, August 11th, on the Michigan tax sales. Oh, and I also told you that I'd let you know what other tax sales are going on this month in August. And behind me, I have a calendar. And you could see it over here. I have a calendar from one of the resources that I use to tell me what sales are coming up across the country. And on that calendar, it tells me what tax lien sales are coming up. And this month, Indiana sale season begins. So the regular tax sale season in Indiana starts and goes on through the fall. And Montana starts releasing their lists. They don't actually have tax sales. It's a little different in Montana, but they release their lists. And they have tax sales, but they're not auctions. They're a little bit different. But they release their lists this month. And then the other thing that will happen later this month is tax sales in Missouri and Mississippi. As a matter of fact, the online sales for Mississippi have already opened up. Excuse me just a minute. I had a little frog in my throat there. And I just have to take another sip of water. And thanks, Ray. I appreciate it. I am getting well fast, so that's good. Now, the other thing that's not on that calendar are the New Jersey sales go on all year long. And there are some there's a lot of New Jersey sales actually this month. A lot of online sales. There's a handful of live sales going on this month and just a lot of online sales. And the other thing that happens this month, of course, are the Michigan tax sales. Those are online deed sales, and they actually started yesterday and will go on all month. Okay. And that's what our wealth building webinar is about next week. All right. So if nobody has any pressing questions, we're going to end this Facebook Live a little early. And thank you all you guys for being here. And I will see you in 2 weeks, okay? When I'll be back 100%. We'll do our normal Ask the Tax Lien Lady live, bring your questions, and can't wait to see you then. And hopefully you'll be at the webinar next Wednesday, okay? See you then. Bye, everybody.